Now, Google Bard then also has a couple of nice features related to the result it's giving you. For one, it has this View Other Drafts button here, which allows you to switch between a couple of result versions, different drafts. And as you click these different drafts, you don't have to wait for them to be regenerated. Instead, all these alternative versions are also instantly there. You can also click this button here to regenerate all drafts and get brand new responses in case you weren't happy with the first set of responses. But that's therefore, of course, a nice feature, because this feature in the end allows you to pick exactly that version that best suits your needs. In addition, you can also export the result. I mean, you can also rate it and therefore help Google improve Bard, and you can also click Google it to instead perform a Google search, but you can also click this button to export the response, for example, at the point of time where I'm recording this, to export it to Docs or to Gmail. And that can therefore, of course, give you a nice and easy way of sharing the result with a colleague, for example. Now, of course, Google Bard is an AI chatbot, and therefore you're not limited to sending one initial prompt and getting one initial response. Instead, you can also send follow-up messages. For example, I can ask Bard to summarize this text for an email to my colleague Michael. And it then goes ahead and creates that summary, though at least for me here, it only creates that summary. It does not draft an email. Now, if I take a look at the other drafts, I see that indeed 2 of these other drafts do have an email in them. So here it indeed gave me an email where I do greet Michael and then have that summary here. But the first draft did not have it. So here we might want to pick draft 2 instead. Of course, you can then also send more follow-up messages, like make it shorter, and Bard will go ahead and take the previous conversation into account, so it uses the entire context, just as ChatGPT and Microsoft Bing do, and give me a shorter summary, though again, it, at least in the first draft, forgot that it's an email here. So I would have to pick a different draft, and there I then actually have longer summaries again. Not too bad, but a bit longer. Nonetheless, as you can see, Google Bard can be a very helpful AI chatbot, especially since it's also available for free, and therefore just as Microsoft Bing, even though it seems to be a bit less powerful and polished than ChatGPT, it can be a nice alternative to ChatGPT.